Hey everybody, for today we are going to start out working in Quill. So just like last time, you need to work for about 10 minutes, complete at least one activity on Quill, and then I will go in and update those from the teacher side. So there's nothing that you need to turn in here on Canvas. The assignment is just here if you need the instructions or you need the login information. If you find on Quill that for some reason you either don't have any assignments or you can't get logged in or something, please send me an email so that you aren't just continuing to miss out on these points, because this is something that we will continue to do throughout the semester. The next thing that we're going to do is our journal for today. And as always, if you need to pause the video so that you can do your quill and then come back to the video, that's great. Just do what works best for you. Our journal for today is describe a time when you discovered someone had been talking about you behind your back. What did you do and how did you handle the situation? And if this has truly, truly never happened to you, then just kind of imagine what you would do if that happened to you. So just saying this has never happened to me is not going to get you credit. Make sure that you are, if it hasn't happened to you, I'm sure that it has. It's happened to almost everyone, I think. But if you truly can't think of a time that it's happened to you, then imagine what you would do if that happened. Remember that you need to write 3 complete sentences to receive credit. You guys are doing a lot better with this, so keep up the good work with the complete sentences. Okay, next we're going to be taking notes over some different types of literary devices and some context for the story that we will be starting next week. So I have a video with the notes right here, and then you will take notes on this document. So just like last time, you're going to open it, make a copy, and then go ahead and get it moved into your English 1 folder. So to do that, again, if you need a reminder, up at the top by the title, you will see a little folder. It's going to pop up here in just a second. Hopefully. While that's loading, we're going to be talking about unreliable narrators, dramatic irony, verbal irony, hyperbole, and symbolism in this presentation, as well as some context and some things that will help you visualize the story. So here's the folder, and again, you just click that, and then you find your English 1 folder. You might have to go back and just locate that folder and move those notes in there. So pause this video and get this other video open and take those notes. And then you can resume when you're done. The last thing that we're doing for today is these vocabulary slides. So if you want to go ahead and click on that link. This is how we are going to introduce the vocab from this story. So again, I always recommend that you click on the blue link up here so that it will pop out into its own window. This does a couple of things. First of all, it's easier to see, which is great. And second of all, it's going to sync more continuously to your Google Drive. That way, if you time out for some reason, if Canvas times out, you don't lose your work. So make sure that you're doing that. Okay, so what we're going to do here is you're going to edit the slides so that each slide includes the vocabulary word's definition, an image that represents the word, and a sentence that contains the word. Now, on each slide, we've already given you one of those items. So for each slide, you just have to do 2 pieces. So let's go ahead and look at the first slide for insufferable. So you already have it here used in a sentence. I find people who walk slowly in the hallway absolutely insufferable. They often make me late to class. So we've already given you one because some words have more than one definition, and we want to make sure that you are using the definition that we are meaning in the context of the story. So make sure that all 3 of these pieces match and they have the same meaning and idea behind them. So to get the definition of a word, you can do several different things. I'm just going to Google search define insufferable. And then I get an explanation. Too extreme to bear or intolerable. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come back over here And I'm just going to click where definition is, and I'm going to paste. Okay, and then I'm going to make sure, does that make sense in the context of this sentence? I find people who walk slowly in the hall absolutely intolerable. Yeah, that still makes sense, so I know that that's good. Then you're going to find a picture that represents the meaning of insufferable. Just like we did with the word parts assignment, you can just copy and paste those images directly from a Google image search, and I have those instructions right here as well if you need them. So again, I'm going to go back to insufferable, and this time I'm just going to click on images. And I see lots of different things. I'm going to search through until I find one that I like. I might actually take out the word define and see if I find something better. Oh, good. Okay, so this little boy looks like he's really bothering his sister. I'm going to use that. So again, I do a 2-finger click, which is a right click. Oops, I did a 1-finger click. Okay, 2 fingers to click on the picture, and then I'm going to do copy image. I'm going to come back over here to my slides, and I'm going to do Command V and paste that image in, and I'm good to go, and I can go on to my next slide. Okay, so we have different things that we've provided in each case. So for abscond, we've given you the definition, so you just need to find the picture and use it in a sentence. Repose, we've given you a picture, you need to define it and use it in a sentence. Same thing with niche and retribution. Connoisseur, you have a definition, you need to find a picture and use it in a sentence. I want to point out recoil, because recoil has a couple of different meanings, and a lot of times people get confused and pick the wrong one. So we want you to pick the definition of recoil that matches this picture. So what are these guys doing in this picture? They're kind of jumping back, right? Something has startled them or scared them. So make sure that when you look for the definition that you find a definition that relates to that picture and not the other definitions that they have. Then we have endeavor and fetter and obstinate. So those are your 10 vocab words for this story, and you will complete this assignment and then turn it in on Canvas. If you have questions, please feel free to either call into a Zoom question and answer session, or send me a message on Canvas, or email me, send me a Google chat, whatever you need to do, and I will be more than happy to help you. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.